Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you very much for clicking. It's your boy Faithful bringing it to you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell for all my videos if today is your first time of visiting to my channel. Today's topic we are going to discuss about. Hello guys, welcome to Faithful Online TV. It's my pleasure to upload a single video at one day at a time. For your information, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, don't forget to click on the subscription. Press on the bell, like the video, share to your friends and relatives. Hello, salam no? Gana nachu? Anta salam no? Oloteshi? Mesh, I'm signalo. Hello to all my subscribers in Ethiopia, Addis Ababa. It's your boy Faithful bringing it to you from Ghana. It's a very sad news. Today's topic we're going to discuss about Saudi Arabia, UAE deport over 2,000 Ethiopia over coronavirus. This is very sad news that I'm bringing to you today. It's sad indeed, but it just happened like boom. Saudi Arabia and United Arab Emirates has deported thousands of Ethiopia back to Addis Ababa, suspected of contacting the deadly coronavirus. I know this is not the issue. I know that the Ethiopians are not contacted with any virus, but they deliberately do that. It's very sad. Confirm the rest of the news. After doing that, don't forget, they are happy, enjoying. Watch the video. And they are happy. All this happened as a result of our leaders. There is no job in our country. There is no job in Africa. Africans keep on suffering and perishing. This is why migrations in Africa keep on rising. But anyway, stay connected with me. As I always tell you that our generation, if our fathers are failing their responsibility and duty, our generation is responsible to change the story. Watch the video till it ends. Don't miss it, and I know you're going to enjoy the stories ahead of this video. Bye bye. Not only Ethiopia, the whole entire Africa, the continent of Africa. Our leaders, the major problems that Africans face is job. Mobilization of African citizens and migration of African citizens results as a result of job. The major issue is job, the lack of job and proper infrastructures. There is no infrastructures for the citizens. Some of them are homeless. Some of the citizens over here are jobless. Based on that, they have to migrate to different countries to hustle for money. I know it very well that the taxations of the various African nations, which the leaders or the government makes by the end of every year or the month, it doesn't satisfy the nation for development agenda. I know. If that is not the case, if it's not true, what I'm saying is not true, how can leaders in Africa always go around to borrow money from their colonial rulers? It's happening. You see that Ethiopia will wake up and go to, outside there to ask for money. Ghana too, sometimes they wake up and go outside there begging and asking for money. So my opinion, guys, is that the various African leaders, I think it's a time for you to amend your constitution in a way that all the government workers, including the military men, the soldiers, the police, the fire service officials, nurses, doctors, the ministers, and also including the government, all the government workers, the government have to sit down and amend the constitution that every month At least every month, you have to deduct $50, $50, $50 each from each and every worker salary. So you can use this money to build infrastructures for the citizen, for the poor, for the desperate one who are homeless and doesn't have even a place to sleep. So you use the same money to build factory. Because have you ever sat down to make the calculation that if there is 5,000 government official workers in a country, assuming that in Ghana, if we have 5,000 government official workers, and each and every month the government is deducting 200 Ghana, 200 Ghana, 200 Ghana. 1 month, do you know the amount of money the government of Ghana will make? Bank of Ghana and the Minister of Finance will report huge amount of money that they can use to build very nice modern architecture infrastructures for the citizens. You understand? Even after 5 months, they can get another money to build companies, to create a job. Because African leaders, sometimes I can see they want to do something, but they lack the source of finance. Therefore, it's time for you people to sit down to amend the constitution. Because at first, even in Ghana, let me use Ghana for example. At first, the police service were earning 600 Ghana cedis. That was coming 5 years ago. Police officers were making 500 Ghana cedis. But now, police officials is not making 500 Ghana cedis. Why? Because the salary has changed. Salary has changed. Things has changed from its older stage to modern stage. You understand? Therefore, the government, you have to find ways and means to absorb some source of finance, even including all the churches. Don't fight against the churches. I am always reading so many news from the internet. This minister is fighting against this church. This minister is fighting against that church in Ghana. Don't fight against the churches. If they are making money, find ways and means. And I meant some variable. You have to amend the constitution and use that one as a fact to absorb taxes, additional taxes from the churches. So if each and every church is also paying 200 Ghana cedis every month, 200 Ghana cedis every month, all the workers are paying 200 Ghana cedis, how can that, if the government is looking for money to develop Africa, the government cannot accumulate money from the Minister of Finance? They will get money. They will get money for the central bank. That is the Bank of Ghana, or the Bank of Ethiopia, or the Bank of Kenya, or the Bank of Uganda, or the Bank of... That is how it's supposed to be. But if the African leaders, you are going to depend on, whenever that I am in need of money, I have to go to China. Whenever I am in need of money, I have to go to Dubai. Whenever I am in need of source of finance for every project, I have to go to someone and depend on someone. Therefore, if something badly is happening to your citizens, you can't talk. Because, for example, if you come to me that, hello, gentlemen, Mr. Abraham, I need money from you. If always you come and beg me and ask me for money, do you get it? Do you think if one day I offend any of your children or I offend any of your citizens, you can handle me? The way of handle me will be in a polite way. It's like, Mr. Faithful, why do you do this? Why do you do that? Why do you do this? Don't do that again. Don't do that again. Then I say, oh, I did not do that. I did not do that. It's not true. Then I will say, it's not true. It's not true. Mr. Abraham is innocent. It's not true. Oh my God. Foul. Mother Africa. It's very sad. Because they are demanding money from them each and every moment. They are begging money from them each and every moment. That is why if something happens, our leaders are always like, phew. The Saudi Arabia sheikh and Ethiopia sheikh, they are just like this, brothers and sisters, they are one. Anytime the Ethiopia sheikh need money, the Ethiopia sheikh she goes to the Saudi Arabia Sheikh. Anytime the Ethiopia president needs money, she goes to the Saudi Arabia Sheikh. Anytime the Ethiopia government needs money, he goes to Dubai. So now that they are pushing your people inside cargo plane and deporting them, the government is like, because of the mutual relationship between these people. Why? Because anytime that leader, the Ethiopia government is looking for money to develop his country, he has to go and beg the same person. So therefore, if the militaries or the police or the security officials are mitigating, including the immigration officers, are deporting the citizens, he doesn't have any right to go there and defend the citizen. He has to, yani, be like, it's like he's in the middle. He has to be in the middle, shinking like this. Am I going to talk for my citizens, or I'm going to talk for the government? Am I going to talk? It's not, this is not good. All my Ethiopia brothers and sisters, it's your boy Faithful speaking to you. Don't forget, I was in Ethiopia, I was in Addis Ababa. I know Hawassa, I know Moyale, I know Addis Ababa very well. You understand? I know Addis Ababa very well. Don't forget, anywhere that I go, I learn the basic introduction language. Amharic. I learned the Amharic. Salam no, how are you? Oluteshe, salam no, ganana chu. Anta salam no, I'm signalo, mesh. You are laughing. You watching me over there, you are laughing. That is your boy Faithful. I was in Ethiopia, you understand? So it's like, if something like this is happening, I'm not supposed to keep quiet. I have to bring my opinion out. So if the leaders, if any of the leaders come across this video and listen, and he or she will accept it, it will be a good opportunity also, because I think knowledge doesn't depend on only the oldest or the youngest. Knowledge comes from the whole individuals. So this is the little idea that I'm sharing on my channel, and I think it's something that is not bad. So guys, that is it. Let me add these short videos to complete my statement, because the Information Minister of Ethiopia also gives some statements that I want to play the video to you, and also review what is going on now in China, also the information that I have. Stay tuned and connected with me and watch the video. So guys, as I was saying, if the government try always to deduct set amount of money from what we call it, the citizens, I think the government can use the same money to build better infrastructures and also factories, companies for the citizens, because we don't have anyone to help. We don't have anyone from anywhere to help. That is what you, the workers, or we, the citizens, we have to know at this moment. We don't have anyone to help unless we help ourselves. If you can use the coronavirus for example, when the coronavirus started taking in place, Ghana footballer, I think is what Ghana footballer Kwadwo Asamoah, he donated 20,000 US dollars. So if the government amend something in the constitution in a way that I need this amount of money, that is why I'm deducting each and everyone's salary 200 Ghana cedis monthly. The government of Ghana can deduct the money, give the money to registered real estate agency. The registered real estate agency will sign an agreement with construction company and build an infrastructure based on the government architecture drawing. This is how, this is what all the other countries, all the development countries, they do. This is what they do. This is what all of them they do. In some countries, some development countries, what they do is they buy the land from the chieftaincy or the landholders. Even if the government of Ghana, you don't have my money to purchase the land from the land yani owners, therefore yani you can what do you call it? Collaborate with the chieftaincy. You can collaborate with the chieftaincy in Ghana. The chief will help you for your vision and ambition to accomplish. If each and everyone is donating $50, $50, $50, if all the workers, the government workers, including also the churches, if everyone is donating $50, $50, $50, have you ever thought of it, the amount of money the nation will make by the end of the month? It's time for Africa to find avenue to donate their